Guys, welcome back for another No Man's Sky video. In this one I'm going to be showing you an easy way to farm essentially valuable asteroid minerals. What you're going to want to do to start off is you want to follow the main quest line or so with the anomaly and doing everything you can to kind of advance everything there. It doesn't take very long. What you're really looking for is you're looking for the ability to summon the anomaly, kind of like you would your freighter. It's going to be, if you hit X to bring up your menu, there's going to be an icon like looks like this. It's going to say summon space anomaly, and that's what you need to kind of make this work. So I'm going to show you real quick kind of what I'm talking about. And really, when I'm talking about valuable asteroid minerals, what I'm talking about is like your gold, your silver, your platinum, and then your tritium, right? All these things. And with this strategy, every time I need one of those things, then I end up just already having a very easy way to find all that stuff. So what you want to do is when you get into space, you're going to want to just fly around essentially until you find a really good cluster of asteroids that you can mine. Like something like that. It's like some really high density. But what I'll do is we'll go over next to the anomaly, which happens to be right there. You see how I have it essentially touching all this stuff. And you're going to want some sort of upgrades to your ship as well, just for combat, just so you can get like fugitives and stuff that might bother you. But essentially what you're going to do is you're going to find an asteroid field like this, and then you're going to go to your X menu, and you're going to go to summon space anomaly, and you're basically going to put that anomaly right next to or inside this little like asteroid field, which is what I've done right here. As you can see, it's like right there. And what that allows you to do is whenever you need any of the valuable asteroid ore, you're able to just very quickly find it by just warping to the anomaly. And obviously, like, you can do a lot better too if you upgrade your weapons and stuff like that for less overheat and things like that. But then essentially all we do is just fly through here and just shoot stuff. And this is actually where I kind of like to farm fugitives as well, because if you're already in this asteroid field and you're kind of fighting those fugitives, any stray projectiles or whatever will hit these rocks, and you'll be able to actually just mine while you're doing that as well. And so I'll just go in here and I'll just jump through and just mine a bunch of stuff. And as you can see here, this is what we've already, in just the time I've been talking, this is the stuff we've already farmed up a little bit. Go and stack all that. But before recording this video, a few minutes of farming, you can get hundreds and hundreds of valuable ore this way. As you can see, it's pretty dense, you know, and you'll use your pulse drive to kind of like look around and fly through your system and find something like this. I was fortunate with the placement of this one to being pretty close to the station and everything like that. But this comes in real handy too whenever you can do this kind of the same thing with the freighter. It doesn't necessarily have to be the anomaly. If you're already at the freighter portion of the story, you can kind of put the freighter next to one of these as well. And the freighter or the anomaly essentially act like an anchor, so you don't have to worry about tracking this thing down or keep finding asteroid fields like this. But yeah, this has caused, doing it this way has allowed me to get a lot of resources in order to upgrade the freighter and upgrade my base and just upgrade the exocrafts and things like that. I probably should do a little bit of work on upgrading my weapons on here so they don't overheat as fast, and I could probably do a little better as far as like efficiency. But this ends up working out pretty well. See how dense this is? Like, you could spend hours and hours just mining all this stuff and end up just having a ton of silver. And it's usually what I'll do is I'll sit here and come out here for like an hour or so especially if I'm like just waiting on, you know, chromatic metal or something from the freighter. This allows me to just stockpile a lot of stuff. And then once you get to a certain point where you have quite a bit in your hold and you don't really want to, you know, carry too much value, then you can just kind of warp to your freighter, or you can warp to your base and stick it all in storage and then start again. But yeah, I figured I'd share this little kind of tidbit from what I've been doing, just in case anybody out there has had a hard time kind of having a sustainable way to farm valuable asteroid minerals. But this has worked out pretty well for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of No Man's Sky videos in the future. I'm about 30 hours into this playthrough here, so I'm still working on a lot of the base stuff, and any sort of like tips and whatever I kind of come across, I'll try to cover in a video or something, because I've actually started really enjoying this game quite a bit now that I'm kind of, you know, getting into it and putting quite a bit of hours into it. Another thing I'll note too is this these nuggets you're getting. These nuggets are usually worth like close to 100 each. So like we've already done 250 gold, 428 tritium, silver. I'm actually out here right now for silver, just because of some of the stuff I'm doing for my freighter and things like that. But I'm not really picky, because having all access to all of them is pretty decent. And like, see this fugitive right here. What we'll do is when they spawn in like that, I'll just kind of continue doing what I'm doing, and I'll let them kind of close distance a little bit, and I want to fight them inside this rock field, essentially, because any stray bullets, any of that stuff, is just continual mining. And he's going pretty slow. He might not even get to me before I'm ready to kind of be done here. But I can show you what kind of combat looks like too. It's really simple. I mean, if you haven't done space combat a lot, really it's just about tracking them. And then I have this ship has the regular weapons and then rockets. So what I'll do is I'll use the regular weapons to burn down the shield, and then I'll pop them with a rocket, which usually on these lower fugitives usually does the trick. So we'll go out here and go ahead and get in range of him, and then I just hold down S, and it's just going to track him. And all I'm doing with this, I'm going to hold my finger over G as well. Once his shield is down, I'm just going to hit G, and that's going to fire one of my rockets, and he's done. So you can use that to actually, you know, get credits that way too. And then you just kind of go back to your little mining thing. Works out pretty well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you end up getting this set up, and you know how it affects your stockpile for gold and silver, platinum, and everything like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.